Hi, everyone. I'm Colleen. I was told that there is a message coming through for you today, so I was asked to record a video. So I'm just going to turn things over to whoever wants to come in and see what they have to say. Hello, everyone. This is Simon. I am the Chief Architect and Engineer of the Lemurian Manifestation Grid project. There is much information to be transmitted to you in the very near future. However, the Earth has not reached the vibration or love energy level that is required for this information to be understood and properly absorbed by you. There is, however, an exercise you can do in the interim. When practicing manifestation, intention and breath are two key pieces in the manifestation recipe. Of these two, breath is the gas pedal and intention is the steering wheel. Here is an exercise for you to practice. You will be able to achieve a certain level of manifestation with this practice. And then once the Lemurian grid is active, this will be part of the magic of using the Lemurian manifestation grid. You see, the grid is an amplifier. It takes the work that you do with your intention and your breath and magnifies and molds your creations into reality. You can currently achieve a certain level of manifestation as long as it is in line with your karmic plan, the plan that you made of what you would come here to experience on Earth. So if you have karma to heal and experience that is working against a manifestation or desire that you have, the karma always wins. You have to work through the karma first and release the path to your desires. When performing this practice, it is best to start in a relaxed position, centered and away from distractions, and begin to breathe. As you perform these breaths, you will also begin to think about the creation that you wish to manifest. Could be a situation, a material thing, a life path item, whatever your desire is. And make sure that you are holding a positive vibration while thinking about it. You can't be practicing manifestation while feeling the frustration of not having something. So you're breathing and you are thinking thoughts like, what if I had this? That will take away some of the angst of not having it. What if I had this? And then you can let your thoughts dance and play and think about what you would do with it, how you would feel if you had it. And you can do this while continuing to breathe for a few seconds, a few minutes, or an hour, whatever you are moved to do. Then you will specifically state I set the intention to manifest this, whatever it is, and continue to breathe. Breathe in the idea of the manifestation and breathe out like you are blowing magic stardust on your manifestation to create it. Picture it, whether it's a life path scene, a material object, you in a particular emotion or state of being that you're trying to create, and blow stardust, magic on it. If you wish, you can shape it. If it's a material object or something that you can pretend that you are touching it or molding it with your hands while you blow magic stardust on it. Continue this process for the amount of time that feels right. And if you begin to slip into the angst of not having the item, catch that and pull yourself back to the what if side. What if I had this? What would change in my life? How would I feel? Ask yourself, how would I feel the first moment I found out I had this? And then how would I feel once this had become a settled part of my life? And coat it with air filled with magic stardust. Once the grid is in place, you will draw energy from the manifestation grid into your breath, and that will be the magic stardust that you will be blowing. So for now, you will perform that acting as if you are drawing from the Lemurian manifestation grid. Draw energy from it as you breathe in, and breathe out, sparkling, lovely creation, Lemurian creation energy. And have fun with it. Make it colored, sparkly breath that you are blowing. Have fun with it. There needs to be a feeling of joy in this process and a feeling of sending love energy to this creation. When it feels right, when you feel done, you can finish the process with the words, "And so it is." And then release it to all that is, and to your guides and angels and your whole team to help you bring the manifestation. And then watch for the signs and feelings that it's coming. You can do this exercise multiple times. However, use caution to stay on the playful, grateful, excited side of this energy and stay out of paying attention to what is not yet here, because that will turn down the flow and cause a manifestation of something not being here. You can also do this starting with smaller situations and items so that you can have some practice at it And so that you can celebrate when the manifestation comes, give gratitude, acknowledge that you manifested it, and sit in the power that you did that. And each time you accomplish this, you will strengthen your manifestation skills. And then, at the same time, by practicing all this positivity, you will be raising the love energy level of the planet. And you just might contribute to the raising that triggers the time when we will reconstruct the Lemurian grid on Earth, and you can get into some real manifestation. I wish you best of luck and fun and accomplishment with your manifestation practice. Thank you. Well, that was cool. Okay, I'm going to practice that. So Cindy's been talking in some of her videos and her Lady of the Forest videos about, and they also talked on our Out of This World channel videos about the breath being the magic, I use the word elixir, in manifestation. But they layer it on, you know, they give information in little pieces and little bits, and I get it from all over. And sometimes I get information partly from Cindy's channels and partly from mine, and it all comes together, you know, and from other channels too. And now this is new about like basically blowing magic stardust all over things. And another message again, of course, about making sure that you're not sitting there in the angst of not having something. We've had that message before, that paying attention to what has not yet manifested is just pushing it away, because you're manifesting the not manifestedness of it. And I can't wait until we have this extra. It sounds like, you know, it's a power grid, right? Like it's going to power up our manifestation abilities. And perhaps by then we will have worked through a lot more of our karma too. So we don't have karma, you know, holding us down from manifesting something. Like what they meant by that was, Cindy has talked about this on the Out of This World channel. You can't manifest through your karma. So if you have karma around money, I seem to have some karma around money that I am working through and that is releasing now. But if you have karma around money, you're not going to be able to manifest a lottery win, you know, like it's just not going to happen, because you have to, if your karma is around lack of money, because you have to experience the lack of money or the fear about money or the loss of money or whatever it is that you planned to come in here and experience as your karma. You can't manifest outside of that. But you can work through that karma, right? By feeling the feelings and having the experiences without getting too mired down in it, like, and remembering that there's something bigger happening and turning towards love energy and light eventually. You can clear your karma. Like you're not just stuck in this. You do have the power to do that. So it seems like there's some connection there that, you know, as we work through this manifesting practice that Simon just gave us, we're also working through clearing our karma. We're raising the love energy of the planet so that we can get the grid here and get into some real heavy manifestation, powerful manifestation. It's all seems to be a process that is tying everything together to bring us to the next level, which I am like super excited about. So I'm going to watch that back and, you know, do some of this practice that Simon has suggested that we do. Let me know in the comments what you think of that, if you practiced it, and come back to this video and put in the comments when your manifestation comes to life. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you soon.